Om Shri Shankara Namaha. Yes, my teacher.
Namaskaram. Shankaram Shankaracharya Shashram Shaktamanasam Shivagama Shikshu Shishtam Shivabijam Shivatmajam. Namaskaram Shri Matama. Submitting this question, Mr. Ascot. Namaskaram. Amma, when we go down to the level of a molecular and subatomic levels, the concept of matter as we see it, it breaks down into particles and waves. We can say that the universe is composed
Particles
of
and
waves.
Waves.
Yes. We can say that the universe is composed of particles of energy, and various combinations of them give us what we see. Can the energy particles be considered as a concept of Lord Shiva and at the molecular level, and above where the matter is formed be considered as a concept of Shri Shakti, and the combination of both Lord Shiva and Devi Shakti giving rise to the material of the universe as Mahamaya?
Very beautiful question. Srigari is asking this question. Obviously, this is Samithinjaya's question. And sorry for the background noise, if any, because we are traveling in a car in UK after a puja. So now, Chit Shakti Chedana Rupa Jada Shaktir Jadatmika. Chit Shakti is this waves, is this energy that we are talking about. Jada Shakti is this matter that you are talking about. Chit Shakti Chedana Rupa Jada Shaktir Jadatmika. Both Chit and Jada Shakti is still in the realm of Shakti. Shiva is not tangible. It is not a tangible energy. It can never be equated to matter. It can never be equated to waves or Shakti or functioning. It cannot be equated to a presence. It cannot be equated to a occurrence. It is neither a phenomena nor is it a comprehensible reality. Even Vedas are just a peripheral touch of Lord. Lord Shiva is such an energy that all the enlightened beings who have merged into Lord take so much of time and effort to bring into the equation what Lord is. And Lord Shiva can be understood only by negation, never by addition. When you begin to negate what all you are not, you one fragment at a time, you travel towards that ultimate, and finally during that final enlightenment and that mukti, one touches upon Lord Shiva. So in this concept of matter and waves and this energy and matter, energy is called Chit Shakti, matter is called Jada Shakti. In Devi, Sri Lalita Parameshwari, Her Highness's own words in Sri Lalita Sahasranamam, Her Highness says both of it is just me. So Chit Shakti Chedana Rupa Jada Shakti Jadatmika is still in the realm of Shakti. When Parameshwari Parashakti Jagannmata, who is the entire creation itself, creates an illusion, that is Mahamaya. So say for example, when a mother and a father create a baby, the mother and the father's life force wanting to create another life force, that is Jagannmata. Rest of the procedure of the bodies uniting and the body being formed is Mahamaya. So Mahamaya is the tangible Jagannmata, and Jagannmata is that brain of Mahamaya. So Mahamaya and Jagannmata are still in this realm. They are the ones who are using that energy and matter and all the various combinations of it to produce everything in and around here. And Shiva, Lord Shiva is a travel that meeting Lord Shiva is the travel that every spiritualist in Mukti Yatra embarks upon, and what they are traveling in and through is Mahamaya. They're traveling in Mahamaya and they're traveling through Mahamaya. All the ancestry, everything falls under Mahamaya. They're traveling in and through Mahamaya. But the travel itself is Jagannatha. So the travel is Jagannatha. What we are traveling in, so that whoever is traveling is Jagannatha Tattva. So if you are the spiritual traveler, you are Jagannatha Tattva. Everything around that you're traveling in, all the comprehensions that are coming, all of that is Mahamaya. But you are Jiva Chaitanyam that is traveling is Jagannatha Tattva. And where is it traveling to? Obviously, where does Shakti travel to? Towards Shiva, isn't it? So it will finally go and find its union in Shiva, Lord Shiva. But Shiva is not a tangible reality. But Shakti is a tangible reality, very much tangible when it is, very much gross and tangible when it is Mahamaya. Even concepts come under Mahamaya. And the brain of the concepts and the core of the concepts, the nucleus of all these things comes into Jagannatha Tattva. So this question I could say, out of love for Lord Shiva, my child Samitinjaya through Shrikari has asked that Jagannatha Tattvam has asked this question which surfaced out to draw this answer out from somebody like me. And the answer and the question is Mahamaya Tattvam. It is going to be useful for many. But the Jiva Chaitanyam, the Jagannatha, is actually arriving as a tangible reality called this question and answer. It was neither your question nor my answer. It is something else happening. We know that. But it came as this question and answer as a tangible reality to benefit many. Because everyone who is in love with that Lord Shiva needs to listen to this answer. So that which cannot be found by anything, which is, it is not in hiding, that is the reality. Shiva is not in hiding. It is everywhere. Anu Anuvam Avandhanangramari. It is everything is His Highness. But it is not tangible. This is what every Veda is trying to express with that clarity. Because if you ask a Mukta, an enlightened being, about Lord Shiva, for them who have seen it, they can never unsee something that is seen. So they have seen it. Every particle, every fragment, they see only Lord. Because the Mahamaya blanket has been removed. So when the blanket is removed, only Lord is visible. But when the blanket is there, Lord is concealed. So that which is concealed through the Tirodhana Shakti is revealed. So now this is what they say in Tamil. Kallai mattum kandal kadavul angillai. Kadavulai mattum kandal kalle angillai. Which means when you see a stone, imagine a stone which is carved into a deity, into a beautiful Shivalingam. If somebody is seeing a stone there, they are missing God. If somebody is seeing only God there, then there is no stone there. Because if you think it is a concept called a Shivalingam, and you cannot be thinking about, is it a stone of this quality, that quality, how nicely they have carved the stone, because we are forgetting everything. We are just seeing God there. Then the stone is absent in your mind. If you're going into it with an ideology that it is a stone, and if you're just trying to analyze the stone, you have missed the God there. So likewise, this also is that concept. Everywhere there is only Lord. And this is what greats have been trying to tell us. And neither in the waves called energy nor in that matter is Lord Shiva there. But the entirety of the waves and the entirety of the matter is nothing but only His Highness. Unless and until one purifies after clearing all their Sanchita, Prarabdha, Agamya, Karmas, I could say Devi doesn't turn into His Highness to reveal His Highness. It is Shakti, Parashakti, who turns into His Highness and shows the reality. Until then, Her Highness reveals only Her Highness herself. So, as long as one is seeing this Shakti alone, as long as one is stuck inside this Kala Chakram with their karmas, they can only see Shakti. The moment they see Shiva, after Mukti, there is no more requirement to see Shakti. We understand that, oh my God, the Shakti was always integrated into Shiva. Shiva was the only reality. So that is what it is. Beautiful question again. Blessings, my child. Shankaraya Namaha. Let us chant Shankaram Shankaracharya.
Shankaram Shankaracharyam Shashvatam Shaktamanasam Shivagama Shikshaka Shreshtam Shivabijam Shivatmajam.